Well, here's our male prairie falcon. We just pulled up and we're at nest number 4. And the two of them were in the air displaying, and I figure he probably had dropped her off some food or she was just taking a break. But anyway, they were flying around together, displaying, having a good time. And then she sailed right back into the cave, and he went over here and took this perch. And I hear some of the ravens in the background, so I don't know if they'd instigated something. But it looked mainly just like they were just playing and enjoying the sunshine and having a great soaring session. So she probably took a break off the eggs, and they just had a good flight. And now he flew over here, and here he sits. Okay, the female just flew out and landed up here on the cliff. You can hear him calling. It's nice and warm now, so she can take a break off them eggs. And she flew not too far. Now she's sailing around. Maybe she'll come back and sit next to him. There he's going to took off. He's going to join her. And I think she's coming in now. It was her turn, and she's going back in to tend to the eggs right now. She should be right in a second. All right, there she goes. You see, it's a deep cave. She went all the way back in. So that's great. When we come back later to film the youngsters, there's a hill we can get on, look almost straight in, and we'll be further away from the road, and it'll be a lot quieter. We got a great video of him on the ledge earlier, and now we got her flying in. I'll let her. Well, I just heard the male up on the cliff. So I don't know if she'll come out and assist him with his battle with the crows. She's sticking her head out right now. There she is. She's going to come out and assist him. He's hollering for help because the crows are giving her a bad time, or giving him a bad time. Or it could be the feeding call. He may have had food, may have caught some food for her, and waiting for him to deliver it. I think that is the case. He has captured some prey and says, heads up, I got lunch here. What a great day to be filming. There she comes out. All right, she's going over to receive the food from them. Yeah, that's the case. She's going over there now and to receive her food from the male. Okay, another one coming back towards the eyrie now. Doing a couple turns there. We'll see whose turn it is to go back in the eyrie. Oh, they're taking time now just to ride the thermals and enjoy it. See, the weather is warm now, and they got a good updraft, and they can enjoy it. They're just circling around effortlessly here, enjoying it immensely. It's a good area, I'll tell you that. Now they kind of split up, so I am hoping to see one of them go in. Looks like one of them's coming in to take his turn on the nest now. Oh yeah, there we go, straight in. Well, that's great. We had her in there, and he called her out for the food. They did a little handoff display, and they took a turn in here, relieving on the eggs. We'll call that great. All's well at the prairie falcon eyrie. She has returned and gone in there to do her turn on the eggs, and he's over on the cliff sitting there enjoying himself. And they have defeated the ravens for the territorial dispute, so I think we can call that good for today then. There's a little bird talking there. There's our little prairie falcon. Little male on his spot. I hear some chuckers over here. That's the sound of their breakfast. There goes a magpie. I hear a prairie falcon calling. That's one of the youngsters. See, that's our little male calling. He got jealous because the magpie got something to eat and he wants something to eat. He hears them chuckers. That sounds like my breakfast. Oh, look at him stretch a little bit. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at that foot there having a good stretch session there, both of them. One on each side. In sync. Chuckers are calling. Prairie falcons are stretching and calling. They're having a good time. We get a lot of bird calls here. Oh, little tercel's going to go back in the little cave hole there. One of them got their wings out in the back. We'll just see if somebody else takes over his position. Oh yeah. They're still hanging out at the front of the nest site here. Well, they're not too hungry. He just relieved himself. 1, 2, 3, 4 heads. Number 5's hidden away in there again. They're all getting to the front of the eyrie now, the nest, looking for their chance to get food. Count 4 heads there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I say, 5's back in there a little bit. These guys are just absolutely wonderful this morning. Parents have been calling and the baby's been calling and they've been exercising. There they're calling again. They're saying, I want my breakfast. Mom will tell them, you just hold on a little bit. A lot of work here. Papa's over on the other side of the river trying to catch something. This is a great eyrie for photos and videos. We're fairly close. This is actually the closest eyrie we've ever made movies of. So we're all excited about it too. And we're getting their calls. We're getting the adults calling and the youngsters. And it's kind of a little stage. It's only big enough to see 4 of them, but we know we got 5. Maybe we'll still get 5 in there. You can hear all the meadowlarks, chuckers, all the prey items around here. They got a lot of food here. Oh, look at this guy coming up. I'll get in position here. Yeah, they got an interesting nest. Good and secure and kind of temperature regulated. The sun shines on it, heats it up, but if it gets too hot, it's cool enough in there, so it just keeps it comfortable for them. She's got a good nest. Gets cold at night, it kind of radiates some of the heat back from the day, so these are what you call happy campers. There's one of our guys. Just came back out of the cave. I think he hears Mama calling. Gonna preen his wing feather up a little bit. We know that the adults have been communicating over here probably about food. We saw them fly down there. So this guy got curious and came back to the opening of the eyrie here. He's looking out a little bit. That's one of the adults calling. That's kind of a scolding, I think. This youngster, he's just sitting there. Maybe the other one, I can see one behind him now. Here's one of the adults calling. I think it's probably Mama. Saw one of them fly off the other bluff and went hunting. This is the one that's been doing the calling. Sounds like a kind of a distress call, probably concerned about the area here, protecting the area. Or could be calling the other one to bring the food, because it is breakfast time and the youngsters are hungry. Gives us a great opportunity to hear their call, so. Well, that's very interesting. Like I said earlier, the other one flew off the other bluff, went down by the river and was cackling down there, so. I think they're communicating about getting the food ready to deliver to these youngsters. Remember, they got 5 youngsters to feed. This is, and they're good size already, so it's going to take a lot of work. Yeah. There she goes. Here's our prairie falcons calling. All lined up here right at the entrance to the cave. Here's Chucker over there. Heard some meadowlarks earlier. The adult prairie falcons are flying around hunting. Well, there's one wing in the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the front here. 3, 1 in the back there. You can see that movement back in the cave. They got quite a bit of room in there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 moving his wing in the back. See, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There they are, all 5. How cool is that? There he's stirring up the feathers now. Flapping back in the cave hole, and the downy feathers are flying. And get to see all 5 of them in there. Oh, they're talking too. Yeah, the adults are getting the food ready. Look at them look around. This is absolutely fantastic. Lighting's good today, got all 5 lined up. The parents should be bringing the food pretty soon. Mama just landed with the food. Or Papa, he just dropped it off. Well, they're all back in the cave fighting over the food, I guess. Well, that was quick. Well, I hear him in there. We'll see what happens. He's announcing victory. He delivered some breakfast. I see a wing flapping, feathers and fuzz flying. They must be fighting over the food in the eyrie. I see a flurry of downy feathers coming out. Here's one, he didn't get any. He just comes out. We need more food. Yep, Papa's just talking about it. He's bragging. I brought you something. What an interesting place. Yep, we got to see the male drop off some food. Yeah, there's Papa. Or Mama, whichever. This is the one that just dropped off the food, flew over here. Been calling, bragging about the big delivery. Look at a good looking bird. Look at the feathers there. Nice coloration. Blends right in with the rocks. That wonderful filtered sunlight today. We got a light cloud cover. Makes it really great for videos. Oh yeah, we're getting a good video of this guy. I'm not sure if this is the male or female. He's certainly doing some calling. Well, I was trying to communicate with the mate and let him know that I brought some food, where's yours? And the babies are inside there just having a good time eating the food. What a great day to come over. We're getting all kinds of good stuff. Getting the whole feeding cycle here for this morning. All the calls and all their activities. I thought I heard the adults over there, but they're out hunting. They got a big job. They got to get enough food to feed these 5 and then themselves. You see, these guys are well fed already. They've got good parents. They've brought plenty of food. There you go. You see all 5 again. They're just hanging out. Like they got all right out front here in position, so when that food comes, it'll be a free-for-all then. The sun's getting about ready to come over the edge here. But we'll keep an eye on them as long as we can. Gets really peaceful here in the morning. Hear all the different birds. There's one there sitting right by the entrance to the eyrie, the nest. All 5 were in there the other day, and now they kind of went out on the ledge. They come back in here to sleep and rest too. They're just come out here to exercise their wings and preen up their feathers. It's all part of their training. They flap their wings. And they got tired of that. They just kind of crawl back through the rocks until they get up here and back to the nest. It's a good nest because they can come out on the rock ledge there and just kind of walk their way about. They can go 100 feet, 50 to 100 feet along the ledge. And then they can come back too when they get tired. Well, here he is. See, he's stretching around. Oh yeah, let him stretch that leg out. Yeah, he's enjoying the day. Getting at his exercise, sitting right close to the entrance in case Mama brings some food. I think I'll see if I can find one of the others. I think he's up on top. I've located 3 of the 5 already. But they sure blend in. Their camouflage really good. We got some good filtered light, so I think I'll see if I can locate one of the other ones. There was one off to the right. There's one of our guys playing. There's 5 of them on this ledge. They came out of the nest. Now they're having a little recess. Look at this one here off to the side. Oh yeah. They're good looking birds. Yeah, they came out of the nest, out of the cave hole. Now they're out on the ledge here. I'll back off, give you an idea. There they are. See them playing around there. There's 5 in there somewhere. Oh, they're having a good time. I got 3 of them there. Look at that. Oh yeah, they're just exercising, having one good time here. There we go. I had a feeling they'd be out of the nest now. I came over today just on a little premonition, and sure glad I did.